I think I can make it.
How a city is perceived and regarded comes down to three things: its people, its physical environment, and its culture. A talented architect combines all three to produce a city structure. If the citizens of the city are its soul, then the architecture of the city is its face. And Biloxi has a beautiful face. My name is John Rankin Harkness, architect and contractor by trade. I was born in Pelham, Massachusetts in 1830. Did not move to the South until my 30th year, and did not take a bride until I was 38. I married Biloxi's own Irene Jordan, and together we raised a brood of 7 children, 3 boys, 4 girls. I'm a Confederate veteran of the war between the states and a member of Magnolia Lodge 120, which is now referred to as a Masonic Lodge. In 1893, my 3 sons, William, Giles, and John Lewis, formed the corporation John R. Harkness and Sons, architects, builders, and contractors. I'm privileged and honored to tell you that I was the contractor for the Church of the Redeemer in 1892. My son, William T. Harkness, was the architect for the People's Bank in 1896, a building that still graces Howard Avenue, but today its first floor is Elsie's Hardware and second floor is Dale Partners Architects. But the building itself remains an iconic symbol of Biloxi Main Street and is noted for its turret and its witch riding a broom. That little lady has made it through every hurricane since 1896, and there's been a lot of them. There's talk about naming her Wendy, but other buildings either designed or built by our firm during this period. There was the very first Biloxi Public School building, which was owned and donated by the Howard brothers, Eric and Frank, and the O.G. Sweatman House, located at 1210 Beach Boulevard, still standing today, and another building on Howard Avenue that became Elliott Jewelers. This is the other building that supports the other famous turret on Howard Avenue. Other architects and builders from the turn of the century include the great Theodore Brun, a native of Germany and a resident of New Orleans. The house he built for Charles Redding still stands as one of the few residences still standing from that era on Jackson Street. But Brun's crown jewel is the Cathedral for the Nativity of the Blessed Virgin Mary that stands magnificently in the center of downtown Biloxi. Mr. Brun also gave us the Ducade Theater, which is now home to Bancorp South. Another architect in this period was Carl Mathis, who designed many of the great hotels along the 20th century Biloxi Beach, including the Tivoli and the Buena Vista. Mr. Mathis also designed the 1924 Biloxi Public Library, which is one of the few remaining examples of the Spanish colonial revival of Biloxi. If you visit the Biloxi Visitor Center, you can pick up a copy of the downtown walking tour and see for yourself some of the buildings still giving Biloxi its beautiful face. Thank you.